This ominous chest is securely locked. Perhaps the key is somewhere in the rebel. Not exactly. Something doesn't seem right.
Finally, I am free.
And that's it for this area. I feel like the mouse was making something pop up, but it might have just been Brad. He soloed that guy. What? Aww. I guess 15% XP is just not enough for those to level up. I mean, they did level up, just not as much as I would have hoped. Alright, that should be enough of that. Let's continue pressing on. Okay. I have regathered some equipment, continued to build up some of my arsenal. Didn't go anywhere really new. Anything I cut out was just repeats of Tiny Forest Clearing and Ashes of a Burned Village. Oh, here's something interesting. Here's something interesting. The Burning Void. Huh, it's a small place, so I'll take some newbies there later. Lucky I to find such loot ungrabbed by giants' greedy hands, but now I think it's time to boot in search of other wealthy lands. This guy drops the Van Braces. Let me actually see how good or bad those are. Physical 5, Protection 5. Inspecting the chest, you find it void of contents. Searching through the chest again, nothing has changed, nothing to be found. You find something in the chest here, some twigs and leaves. Empty. Normal key in the body. Let's see, I think Inquisitors End is one of those gates. No, it doesn't look like it. Alright. Oh, a Baylor. What level am I right now? When I get to 60, I'll go to Inquisitors End and see if I'm getting... Oh, I can go now, I suppose. That'll be the draw of this episode. Inquisitors End. It contains a crap ton of enemies, not a whole lot of items. But I think this is one of those gate things, I think. I'm pretty sure it is. Just the guy doesn't mention much about it. Okay, Paladin Soul. I don't have one of those yet, but I can start working on this area. I went to Baylor. Imp. Let's take a look. An imp, I can ransom an amulet from him or kill him for glittering obsidian. I guess I'll just kill him because I probably need more obsidian stuff. Bran is basically helping everybody murder things with his support role. So if you haven't really seen what's going on, or it's hard to tell what's going on, when he defends, all of my risk for everybody else drops back to 0. So after maneuvering into position and whittling down the enemy, they will have fumbled by this point or chosen to stop moving entirely. So I pretty much have free reign at that point. Of course, up until my own risk is maxed out. What is this? Whoa. Whatever it was not friendly. Morg and Pygmy. The Pygmy can ransom a crude pike. Not really that worried about it. What about Morg? It's mindless, and I can ransom a tough rope out of it. I don't know what to do with the tough rope, other than the one time on the cliff. Well, first let's deal with the Pygmy. Alright, Pygmy is dealt with. Yeah, that was really close. Let's just kill this thing. Is that the Baylor? I need to get him on my team. Alright, let's figure this out. Okay, probably because it's red and blue. Instead of being Arcus, it gives her natural state back. Fine. Come on. I came here, I showed up to this place to recruit you. Perhaps I can't recruit him right now, because he's another specially spawned creature, rather than one that appears in an area normally. Yeah, he's still at 1 heart. Alright, well, let's just kill him then. Fiend. I can ransom a wine tincture or just kill him for a glittering obsidian. I'll get some more obsidian. Corpogon. I can kill him for a toad obsidian or ransom him for crude pike. I'll kill him for the obsidian. There's a click when you open the chest. You brace yourself for some sort of trap, but nothing happens. Inside the chest is a molded velvet casing for what looks to have been some sort of scepter, but it is empty. Alright, so I need to place the super bludgeon weapon in there. So when I get a level 5 bludgeon, that's where this is where I come back to, I guess. You come seeking power as did the demons, but the power guarded here and belongs only to those with the discipline to use it wisely. I need to secure the area. Alright, well, I do have to come back later, but at least I got some obsidian out of this. I was hoping to get a Baylor out of this. His ward's finally caught up to his guard. Five, 10, 10. Oh, alright. I have enough bows to do this now, I think. I'll give you the winged pike instead. We'll get paw. Oh wait, yeah. Yeah, he can have a bow. It's a really wimpy bow, well. Yeah, I'll have the bow. So now I'm going to take these two, forge that, create a compound art. This will be the level 4 bow. Forged this, and now I have a, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, but I think it's a Shrike Soul. So by itself, it doesn't do me much good. Question is, let me double check, so I want to make sure I don't have to walk back out and get Kirilo or something. It doesn't really say much. Okay, it doesn't really tell me anything about challenges in the next area. If I can read it right. It says there's a gate, and it doesn't tell me anything else in the guide. The guide is just like a list of dungeons. But behind the gate, like in order of dungeons, it just says Bird of Prey Tomb. So I'm gonna assume that is after the gate, because I hadn't seen the tomb prior. Actually, you know what? I probably don't even need to screenshot this area because it's probably just an exit to the next area. So let's go ahead and well, hold on. Let me zoom out just in case. That should be fine. There we go. If this turns out to be the thing, that'll be the thumbnail. This heavily fortified gate is engraved with many images of diving birds of prey. It looks important. Oh, whoops! I didn't bring it, did I? No, I didn't. My mistake. All right, give me a second. I'm going to repeat this.